right? That is your responsibility, correct?
Of course.
Of course. So I want to make the city aware that the warrant that they issued for me and the paperwork that you guys gave me, you provided records that were either falsified or not legal. You had me arrested on a warrant. The city did, not you personally, but the city had me arrested on a warrant that was not valid and which, according to the paperwork which I received, had not been filed. And I have that at home.
Okay.
Okay, that's going to be a big deal for the city.
Okay.
Likewise, that affidavit that warrant was filed on is provably false.
Okay.
Now, I understand it is not your job to do records up here at this office, but you can take a FOIA request from me right now verbally, and I would like to exercise that right. I want to know how many security cameras that the city of McRae has that are publicly funded.
Okay.
Because here approximately 2 weeks ago, Dakota Burks, your chief of police, and your water boy, Charles, come down and put up a camera on my neighbor's house,
Okay.
which faces directly faces my front porch.
Okay.
If there is any city funding in that camera whatsoever, I want to know it.
Okay.
And I also want the records of where your city employees put those cameras up. There's a matching camera down there on Charles's house.
Okay.
And if both of those cameras come back to Charles, I'm going to let you know now, ma'am, because I'm quite perturbed about this. Just because I'm civil, don't think I'm not incredibly upset. But you have a chief of police and a water boy running around putting up cameras on private residences during business hours.
Okay.
You don't,
People take breaks, Jack.
huh?
People do take breaks, and they are allowed.
Oh, they do take breaks. However, I'm going to assume that was an official city action
Okay.
because your water boy, Charles, and the chief of police were down there putting up the cameras, and I have it all on video.
Okay.
You guys know I video basically about everything, right?
Okay.
I have a ton of videos, which I have not published yet, ma'am.
Okay.
And when I go to posting these, this is going to be a nightmare for the city of McRae. Do you understand that you are going to be named, you personally, in a federal lawsuit for helping conceal federal records, FOIA records from me for the last 2 years? Do you understand that, ma'am?
Jack, you do what you need to do.
I'm going to do exactly what I need to do, ma'am. But let the mayor know that when this lawsuit comes through, he will be named. Everybody in the city government will be named along with the city council.
Okay.
Now, I need a list of city council members from you, if you could, along with their contact information.
Again, that's something that is handled on the city side, so you're going to have to wait till they come back from lunch.
So the
But
city
that's the message.
let me just make something clear. The city has no one here during normal business hours to take care of city business, which is their department.
They are on a lunch break, Jack.
But there's no backup, nobody here to fulfill public record requests during normal business hours. That's exactly what you're telling me, correct?
After their lunch break, yes.
But they are not here.
Take a lunch break, Jack.
But they are not here currently. No one is in this office to do records during normal business hours.
During a lunch break, no.
During, like I said,
They're
normal.
on a lunch break, Jack.
When are your normal business hours? Would you state them for me just so we're clear? What time do y'all open in the morning?
8 o'clock.
And what time do you close in the
4
evening?
o'clock.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. You have a good day now. Hey, and ma'am, you can call Dakota, you can call Joel, you can call whoever you want to, but they need to be aware that I'm up here to pick up my FOIA information. I have my mother out in the truck because I had to take her to a doctor's appointment.
Okay.
Okay?
I will pass the information.
I'm going to take her home. I'm going to get her settled in, and I will expect a call from this office as soon as they return from lunch to come pick up my records. Because if they are not ready, we're going to call the county sheriff down here and we're going to have people arrested. So you have a good day now.
I'll pass
Okay, guys, that's that. Record it.